Hello and welcome friends. If you are here and not yet subscribed to this channel, then please subscribe. Let's see a match today that I have played with white. So match started with white moving e4, responded with c6, then d4 and d5. So Caro-Kann defense, then pawn is pushed, so advanced variation of it, and bishop to f5. So bishop to d3, so offer for the bishop exchange, and as expected. So pawn to e6, then knight to c3, then knight to d7, then knight to f3, bishop b4, and white castles, knight e7, bishop pinning the knight because bishop is having an attack on the queen. Then pawn is pushed to move the bishop, so bishop to h4, then black castles, then creating a space for a bishop, so h3, then b6. So pawn is advanced to have some attacks from the queen side of the board, so preparing a good position for the knight. Then pawn is advanced to c5, so bishop back to a5. Now this is pushed ahead in case black captures this pawn, then advancement of this pawn will make the black to lose the bishop, so it was that idea, and black moved the pawn, creating a space for its bishop. So pawn takes the pawn and pawn is advanced. So queen back, it was a threat on the queen, so queen is here at c2. Now rook attacking the pawn, pawn advanced, so knight attacking the pawn, or it cannot do any harm, but it can look for a position to this square if I advance this pawn. So that was the idea, and very good move from black, so I did it. And now queen was moved, unpinning the knight, so I take the pawn. Now knight came here, but the black knight now has got a very good square. So from here, see how many squares it can have the control of on the white side. So the long good square the black knight has got. So rook to d1, supporting this pawn. So rook, so this was for queen and the rook fork, so this was also a very good move from black. So queen is at a2. Now knight is there for bishop, so I thought to trade it off at this square. So at g3, bishop to g3, knight takes the bishop and knight takes the knight. So rook advanced, knight to h5. The idea is if this pawn is moved, then from this square knight can fork the queen and king. So black knew it, so it advanced this pawn, so I had to capture the pawn, then rook takes the pawn, then rook here supporting the pawn, a double support, giving a double support. So now bishop to c3, attacking the rook. I have to move the rook, so rook to the square, b1. So now rook takes the pawn, so now it equalizes the pawn structure on both sides. So queen to b3, knight attacking the queen again, so queen to d1, rook to c4, then check, king to h7, then knight is here. It has a dual purpose. Actually it can come here, and from here can give a check. So if it doesn't capture, then the queen will go. If it capture, then also with this knight check, this queen will go. So that was the idea, and also it created a way for the queen. So whatever possibility will be there, so white can take advantage of it. So black moved queen to c7, attacking the rook. So now I have a very good square of here because that fork is gone. So from here it is a checkmate threat. So queen to g4. So now black cannot take the rook. So black advanced the pawn. So still there is not much that black can do. From knight it is a check. So king to g7, and then rook to g8, it is a checkmate. Please subscribe. Thank you.